Hi everyone, so we're going to be doing another example, but it's going to be on logical operators. So I'm just going to create an example here in logical operator, example1.js, and I want to use some useStates, but now I want to use an OR operator to check to see, let's say if a certain color is red or green, then it will set a certain holiday, and then it will return that holiday, whether or not there is a holiday that day. So let's import useState and also useEffect from React. And now I want to export default function example1. And what I want to do here is let's set up the constants. And the useState, I will just set this to a default right now of red. And I'll set up another constant for holiday. And in this useState, it'll be just an empty string. And right here, what I want to do is I'll set up the return for now. But what I want to do is I also want to set up a useEffect. And in this useEffect, I actually want to do an if and else checking. So what I'll do is let's just make it run. I'll make it run only when the useState of the color changes. So what I could do is see if color is strictly equal to red, or if color is strictly equal to the color green, like this, strictly equal to the color green. Then what I could do is I could set holiday to be Christmas. And if it's nothing else other than red or green, I'll say set holiday nothing. So if it's really dependent on the color of red or green to determine whether or not it's going to be holiday of Christmas. And based on that, what I could do is I could set up some sort of ternary operator here where it's checking the holiday dot length. If it's greater than 0, then that means something has been entered. And if it has been entered, then what we're going to do is if there's a holiday, we'll just say that this is a holiday to display. But if there's nothing, let's just say that there is nothing to display because there's nothing. And actually what I could do is just set this set holiday to empty because it's nothing. So let's just save this and I'll format it nicely, save it, and then I will go to the browser. And I have to make sure I go to logical and example1. And you can see right here it says it's Christmas because we have the value of the color to be red right now. But let's say I change this to pink, save it. And when I go back to the browser here, it's going to be empty because we always set it to just be empty. So, or I could just change the code to something else. So I could say no holiday today. And I could display that message right here of holiday as well. Save it. Check in the browser and it says no holiday today because we put the color to be pink. So this is another example of how you do a logical operator.